Listening for the Promise, weekly devotional. Third Sunday after Pentecost, June 21st, 2020. Are not 2 sparrows sold for a penny? And not one of them will fall into the ground apart from your Father. But even the hairs of your head are all numbered. Fear not, therefore, you are of more value than many sparrows. This is from Matthew. We heard this in today's gospel. These verses are part of a passage in which Jesus sends his disciples into a hostile world. He says that he is sending them as sheep among wolves, and that they will experience conflict. Men will deliver them to the courts and flog them in the synagogues. They will be dragged before governors and kings to bear witness before them. And even members of their own families will rise up against them and deliver them over to death. To prepare them for the coming conflict, Jesus gives them some instructions and a promise. He tells them to be as wise as serpents and as innocent as doves. He tells them to flee persecution if possible. He tells them not to worry about what to say before rulers, because God will give them the wisdom to speak when and as they need it. Finally, he tells them to speak the truth boldly. However, he also gives them a promise. God, who knows creation intimately, will be with them personally and will guide them providentially. God has the hairs of their heads numbered, and notice it when even a sparrow falls to the ground. Therefore, God certainly will know the disciples' circumstances, for they are worth more than many sparrows. He has secured their salvation and will guide them in their paths. This promise speaks to us today, for we too face a hostile culture. We have gone from being a Christian nation to a nation in hypocrisy. Biblical law no longer undergirds our morality. Indeed, as Christianity is marginalized, biblical values are increasingly called into question. As a result, religious, political, and economic liberties are under attack. Even our freedom of speech is stifled by various groups who threaten us with physical injury or property damage. They call this direct action. At times like this, we rejoice that God has the hairs of our heads numbered and is in control of our circumstances. We can therefore speak the truth confidently, knowing that the God who brings life out of our death can also turn our momentary defeat into long-term victory. To close with a prayer, Lord, comfort us with your loving presence. Amen. This is used with permission from Sola Publishing.